Hello, everybody. Welcome to Broadway.com's Live at 5. It is Thursday, December 20th. It's almost here.
It's almost here.
Christmas vacation.
People have started traveling. Be safe out there.
But not us.
Not us.
I'm Beth Stevens.
And I'm Riley Gilbert.
And we're here with Miss Caitlin Moynihan.
Hello.
We have a really awesome guest today.
We do. We have one of our favorite people in the world here today, Erika Henningsen from Mean Girls.
Mean Girls, and our vlogger.
Yes,
She's too
of
gruel for
course.
school.
Too gruel for.
I can't say it.
Too school for gruel.
Yeah.
Not that. But nevertheless, she's here. We're going to get to that. But first, our top 5.
You're a wizard, James.
That's right. That was my cue. No, that's it. So, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child announced their new cast members for year 2 of the Broadway production, and it is some very exciting people. James Snyder will be joining the cast as Harry Potter himself, Diane Davis as Ginny Potter, Nicholas Padani as Albus Potter, Matt Mueller as Ron Weasley, Jenny Jules as Hermione Granger, Nadia Brown as Rose Granger Weasley, Draco Malfoy will be Jono Roberts, and Bubba Wyler as Scorpius Malfoy. They will be joining the cast on March 20th, 2019. That's my mother's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. The original cast, if you want to see them, you have until March 17th to see the original cast.
But there's also a whole new ensemble.
But there's a whole new ensemble. It's
Everyone.
a huge
Two-time
shakeup for
Tony
this.
winner Steven Spinella is
Steven
also
Spinella.
joining the cast.
Yeah, buried in there. So very exciting people joining the cast. Of course, the show will celebrate its 1-year anniversary at the Lyric Theater in March, and the new cast is there for the occasion.
One
so
of many.
Congratulations.
Now and forever, Harry
and
Potter
now
and the Cursed
forever.
Child.
That is right. And keep the secrets.
Yes. Yeah. And this is the opposite of a bad idea.
You know what? We have a new Dr. Pomander coming in.
do.
Now we
have
know
two new
we
Dr.
know Gavin
Pomanders.
Creel's coming.
Right.
That's not changing. Just calm down. But on February 5th, Joey McIntyre is coming back to Broadway.
Joey McIntyre.
See,
brings
some
me
people have to
back.
touch their
I'm
hearts
a
when they say
1983 baby.
Joey
I know Joey
McIntyre.
McIntyre.
You might know him from the 80s boy band.
New Kids on the Block.
You might.
Ooh.
But he was also a Fiyero in Wicked.
Yes.
He was also Jonathan in Tick, Tick, Boom. And he's been in a...
Yeah,
I
he did The
think
Fantastics. Yeah, like he's great.
He's been around. He will play a limited engagement through April 7th in Waitress. So check it out.
And this show is going to go totally wrong off Broadway.
Yes, if you were one of the people that has been very sad about the play that goes wrong closing on Broadway, I mean, it is on a national tour, but if you were like, oh, I wanted to see that show in New York, you still can. It is moving to New World Stages on February 11th, 2019. It will officially open at New World Stages on February 20th.
This is a trend.
This
Being
is a
on Broadway,
trend. So that
going
this has
off
happened.
Broadway.
Avenue Q made
Jersey
the transition.
Boys.
Jersey Boys made the transition. The shows get to stay in New York. It's very exciting. A new cast has not been announced for that transfer yet. We will find that at a coming date, but you get to still see the play that goes wrong in New York City.
It's so fun.
very exciting.
Audiences love this show, and that's a fact.
We are talking about Lifespan of a Fact.
Mm-hmm.
I love that there's a play on Broadway about fact-checking, don't you? It's
know
like my
what?
favorite
I
thing
do.
ever.
I do, yes.
Anyway, of course, it stars Daniel Radcliffe and Cherry Jones and Bobby Cannavale. And guess what? The people who invested in this show, they got their money
They made
back.
that money.
Yeah, recouped.
It did.
That's a big thing.
That's a big thing.
That
That's
doesn't
every
always
show
happen.
wants to do that. Yeah.
It doesn't always happen. Anyway, this production is scheduled to conclude its run on January 13th, 2019 at Studio 54. So it was a very short run, but a lucrative one.
And that's not going to be the end of it, right? It wants
No,
to go
it's
to the
gonna
West
go- it's
End.
gonna move,
It's,
it's gonna
it's thinking about a
grow.
tour.
It's really an interesting premise and
Yeah.
great performances by all three.
Absolutely.
And love is in the air.
Look at you.
I'm so
Yes.
happy.
Christy Altamar is newly engaged to her longtime boyfriend, Pete Browning. Congratulations to the two. Altamar told Broadway.com, he's my best friend, and I'm so lucky to share the rest of my life with him.
Aw.
I swoon.
he's gonna have
in
a
front
lot of
you
grown-ups,
right here. Yes.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Of course, she is still in Anastasia at the Broadhurst Theater. You may have seen her in Mamma Mia or Carrie off Broadway. We all know who Christy Altamar is.
She was our star of the year
She was our
last
star
year.
of the year last year. You know who she is.
Yeah.
But congratulations to the newly engaged couple. The best blessings to both of you.
Best wishes.
Yes. All right.
Ryan.
Yeah. You're getting rid
I'll
of
see you
me.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all right. Yes, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's not my show.
I'm trying to be subtle, but could you?
No, I'm yes. No,
Okay.
I'm done. Yeah. Thank you very much.
We have Erika Henningsen here. And Caitlin, will you tell us about our guest, please?
Gladly. Yes, guys, we have Erika Henningsen in the studio with us today. She is currently starring in Mean Girls on Broadway. She's here to talk about her long-running Broadway.com vlog, #2gruel4school. She has also been on Broadway and Les Mis, and her other stage credits include Showboat, South Pacific, Mamma Mia. She's a busy lady, and she's here with us today. Please follow her on Twitter @EL Henningsen and on Instagram @Erika Henningsen, and leave all of your questions in the comments down below. Please welcome Erika and Beth.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Hi, I'm so excited.
We're all so giddy today. We're like, Erica's coming.
I'm always giddy when I come in here. You are so wonderful to me.
Aw, you're so sweet. Erica with a K, by the way, if you're following her on the socials.
Norwegian way of
The
spelling
Norwegian way.
Yes.
An E in Henningsen.
Yes.
How's it going over there at the August Wilson?
It's going really well. It's very festive right now. Everything's decorated. We had a cookie competition last Saturday. We all crashed.
Who was the judge?
Beth Level.
Because you have to have a Tony winner judge.
We had like 3 members of the prom come over, which is our kind of like sister show, I would say.
Because you're directed by Casey Nicola.
So, and I felt very bad for them because they had to try 36 cookies and
I think
then
they were okay with that.
I think they were okay. But I never found out how their evening show went. That's a lot of sugar to put in your body that fast.
So who won the cookie contest?
There were a couple different winners.
Oh, good. Categories.
Taylor Lademan, Taylor's Lou. Won for most classic. My dresser, Jess Skoblick, won for decoration. Gosh, I mean,
You didn't write
ate
this down.
them.
You're not prepared for this question.
Because I truly had a sugar crash. Like by the time they announced the winners, I was like halfway through a REM cycle, napping in my dressing room. So, but I know people won. I just like couldn't tell you who they are.
Well, one of the reasons why we wanted to have you here is because you finished your vlog.
Yes.
And then you were like,
it's over.
can I do more? And I was like, yeah, please. Yes, you can. And you wanted to cover the holidays.
Yes.
So you showed us your Thanksgiving.
So we did Thanksgiving.
Christmas is coming. That vlog is coming
we
tomorrow.
Did Halloween. I think did we do a back to school one?
Yes, we did. That's
Sort
a holiday
of.
when you're
It's
in
just
a high school show.
Yes, that's a holiday. It's so easy. This cast is so much fun. So I really just kind of like point the camera on them and then things happen. But I remember looking at, there was something when we first talked about me doing the vlog, there was sort of like a breakdown of rules. And one said like, please feature your face. They want to see you. And I was like, I buy that. But I think people with this show really also want to see the rest of the cast. So it's been, it's very fun for us. And I think
we
we'll
just
all look
wanted you
back
to
on
turn
it.
the camera around every once in a while. Because everyone's not just pointing at it.
Remember who's talking.
Right.
But I mean, they're so great. And it's just very easy to capture, the essence of the August Wilson because of our cast.
So the Christmas one is coming.
The Christmas one is coming.
It's very festive. Holiday.
We're inclusive.
We are inclusive.
There is some Hanukkah moment in there from I think Ashley Park.
Yeah, Gretchen
sings
Wieners.
To us in Hebrew.
Yep.
As you would expect.
I'm just remembering that take. Stay tuned for that, everybody.
Do you have a favorite holiday tradition?
My favorite holiday tradition is my family. We all get matching jammies. Well, I have 2 older sisters, so the girls do. So the 3 of us put in our jammies and we take a photo. This Thanksgiving, actually, that was our Christmas card for a while, and we just haven't all been together. So my mom bought, I wish I had a photo of this. Growing up, we always took Christmas card photos in matching dresses.
Wow.
Kind of like what American Girl dolls would wear.
This
like
doesn't sound creepy at all.
Like high collars, but like very weird. My family's not like Amish or anything. I grew up outside of San Francisco, but that was our Christmas card photo. And my mom found dresses like that, sort of as like a TBT Christmas card for this year, but it's just 3 adult women. So it's a little bizarre. Maybe, look for that when that Christmas card goes out. Maybe I'll send one to Broadway.com and you can share it.
Oh, we would love
Please
that.
do.
So we're going to get to your questions because I know how you are. But first, I have one hard-hitting question.
Oh, it's happening.
Do the pajamas have footies? Are they footy pajamas? These are the important questions, right?
It
the hard-hitting
depends.
journalism.
Year to year.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right, we're gonna get your questions now.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I'm scrolling through these questions, but Beth, I actually realized that we forgot to talk about a news item.
Oh, you're.
Wait. Sorry, we forgot to talk about the news item.
Okay, I'm sorry. We have an
is
important
it?
news item that we need to talk about.
I'm so nervous.
Are you nervous? You should be, because the star of the year has been voted on, and it is Erika Henningsen. sit down. And Ashley and Kyle, wait, come over, come here, come here.
Can they be?
You sit, yeah, there, yeah.
It's so funny. I literally was like, you should just have Ashley Park
literally,
because she lives like a block away.
I was like, no, it's
Erica, the fans have voted. I'm going to hand this to you, Ashley.
Wait, what are you talking about?
so
There was a 10-second delay and we were freaking out.
Wait, where were you?
They were outside the
We were
door.
on a fight outside because we were so stressed.
Let's talk about it.
So, guys, I just want to know why you love Erica, and then we're going to ask her some serious questions.
Oh gosh! Wait, this makes me so happy. I mean, I'm very excited, but I'm really happy you got.
You
my
can
cast
give them a
members,
piece of the
'cause-
tiara later.
Wait, no,
Oh my
but
gosh.
What?
I can't believe you haven't thought of that yet.
I know.
It's been 10
Wait,
seconds.
I
and you
can't.
blew it.
Can I?
Wait, what? I missed
Not
it.
right now.
Not right now. Not right now. Not
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
you can wear it for a little.
Because it's a team. You know, it's a thing that we all.
All right, so Ashley and Kyle, tell us. Yeah, you've got confetti in your water.
In my seltzer.
But I want to ask you guys,
Yes.
why do you think that Erica should have been or is the star of the year? What do you love about this woman?
Oh my gosh, have you seen like the vlogs? Have you
I've
those?
seen them. I
They're
have.
unbelievable. Everybody loves them. She walks around, she's relentless with them. Even when you don't want her to be filming, she's got a camera in your face.
will film
And
you.
it comes out of this place of kindness, and it comes out of this wanting to share, and everyone should know about our cast and all that. So it's all 100% pure.
All right, Ashley.
I'm just realizing, I realized outside that this necklace, I know. Erica gave this necklace to me at my final show of King and I. She came for like a second time, and I think that's why she's a star. She's the most supportive person in the industry, and she's such a good scene partner and cast.
Our show would
We weren't prepared.
our show would fall apart.
Yeah.
Truly.
In our lives too. She's such a great. She's a light,
good.
and that's what a star is. A star shines bright and shines
Of the
light. And
year.
she is the light of the year.
Oh my gosh!
Broadway.
You sneaky! You sneaky!
We planned some things.
Oh my
So, all right, so
gosh.
you guys go sit down.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask Erica, and you can hold your flowers because you're like Miss America for Broadway.com right now.
This is.
This is
Wait, I can't believe you got my cat. Of course.
I'm going to ask
They're
you
the best.
some hot seat questions now because
Okay,
you
some
are
hot
the star of the year.
I am, but I really do like. If it wasn't so cliche, I would break the tiara because
We'll
like
get that.
this
We'll
show
get
is
that.
like really a team.
It is.
effort. You know that.
We know.
Any Casey Nicholas show is a team effort because everybody has to put in 100% for it to like get to the finish line every night. So I love.
You look so good in that tiara. Don't break it up. All right, I'm going to ask you about the year in Erica.
Oh gosh,
Are you ready?
I'm not gonna look at that page. Okay.
Okay, don't look at the page. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna
Is this
just-
like speed round?
No, it's just, I'm going to ask you about all your... Okay. I'm just gonna, Ashley and Kyle are very distracted.
I'm kind of like sweating right now.
It's okay. I like that. I like
heart rate's
that.
so
This
high
is
right now.
this is real. This
Okay.
is real and it's alive. So there you go.
Drink some confetti. Okay.
Drink some confetti. I'm sure it's good for you. And then I'm going to ask you about all your favorite things that happened in 2018.
Oh yay! Okay, great.
Okay, ready? Favorite movie.
Oh well, we just saw Mary Poppins. So
Excellent
it's my
choice.
favorite.
Excellent choice. Favorite TV show.
Office reruns.
We have a shout out. Favorite.
And The Crown.
Oh yeah.
The Crown. The Crown.
Favorite new friend.
Well, I mean, it's like all the cast members. I mean, I knew
The Mean Girls.
The Mean Girls.
And
as
boys.
a collective
And boys.
unit of friends. Yes.
Favorite book.
It's this book that is passing. It's going around our theater right now. It's called A Million Tiny Little Things, Cheryl Strahan. It's just like letters of, is that right, Kate? Tiny beautiful things. Tiny beautiful
Thank
things.
you, Ryan Lee Gilbert.
It's a great bathroom book too. If you just have like a second to read something, you'll get a lot of wisdom from it. Just so
That's
you
so
know.
helpful. I love that. Favorite song of the year.
Favorite song of the year. What have I been singing? What have I been singing over and over backstage?
It's God's day. It's
Oh, it's the song we sing on Sunday. It's God's day. You're on Broadway. Shout out to the Lord and rejoice. It's a Mean Girls original. We are a non-denominational cast, but that's the song we sing, and it gets us pumped up for a 2-show day on a Sunday, which is tough, people. Yes.
Your favorite meal of 2018.
Oh, it's any time that we go out for pizza to Gotham Pizza, 1 block from the theater. That's always my favorite meal because it's at the end of the show. It's great.
Oh, I like that. Favorite Instagram account.
Charla's Lou. What?
Correct answer. Yeah, you can get these wrong, but
I
you,
can
didn't, you
get
got
these
it right.
wrong.
You got it right. Favorite
You're
night
welcome, Charlie.
of 2018.
Favorite night. You know what? We had a really fun night recently. We went out for Halloween. I never go out for Halloween. We all dressed up. It was one of the few parties where it was like...
Did you wear the teeth?
I did not wear the teeth.
Needed to know.
I did not wear the teeth. But it was just one of those nights where you're like, I am so lucky to be young and to have good friends and to be in New York and to just get to go to this fun party where it wasn't about like work and it wasn't about, there was nobody we had to talk to. We just got to have a good time. That was just it was a great night. It's a great night.
Your favorite backstage visitor?
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Because he sat us down. Neil deGrasse Tyson was exactly what you wanted Neil deGrasse Tyson to be. He sat us down and read us like a poem about how to live our life with like love and how to like take advantage of our like youth and this is the moment and like seize the stars, and it was really intense. Like he put on a show for us. I did not put on a show for Mike Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson that night. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Can you imagine Mike Tyson?
It's an overwhelming moment. Just
I'm
work with
like
us.
overwhelmed. Okay. But Neil deGrasse Tyson was my favorite guest that we've had.
Favorite fan gift?
Oh gosh, there's this drawing that a girl did. It's one of the things that I've brought home to my apartment, and it's the bow I took on opening night, and one of your photographers took it.
Okay.
Emilio took it, and my mouth is just like, like I look like a lion, and my hair is just like shoom, because I was just so ecstatic, and that nobody had sent me a photo or a drawing of that specific moment, and that photo is so iconic. Emilio, thank you. To me, because I'm just like, I've never been so joyous. Like, you can see my tonsils in that photo.
That's special for everybody.
Yeah, that's special for everyone.
Okay, most embarrassing moment?
This year? How to choose. What was the most embarrassing? I mean, Ashley Park and I have had a lot of moments on stage, but they're not embarrassing because she comes out and saves me. But they're usually when, like, we've had a costume or a wig malfunction.
It happens.
And you're just standing on stage in, like, a wig cap and you look like a little, like, sperm head. But it's hashtag sperm head. But the worst part is, what was not embarrassing is accidents happen. Wigs come off. But the worst part is that I didn't know, so I did that thing where I was like, hey girl, and there's no hair to flip. So it was just like, why is this bald woman like tossing nothing in the air? So the wig coming off was not embarrassing. It's that I didn't know and kept going about my business, and it wasn't until I saw Ashley's eyes just like, how do we solve this?
Okay, put your tiara back.
Put it back.
Okay, 2 more.
Yes.
What's your New Year's resolution for 2019?
I think my New Year's resolution is to try to be more present. It was also, it's kind of a continual theme. I did a seance in this room with Ashley. I'm really happy you're here. Well, not in this room, but with somebody in this room, we wrote down 3 words that we wanted to live by. So every year I'm going to try and choose 3 new words. And I think a continual one, because so many wonderful things have happened, is to in the moment, take stock of them.
I think Neil deGrasse Tyson would be proud.
I think he would be proud if you're watching NDT.
Okay, what's the hashtag to sum up 2018 for Erika Henningsen, the star of the year?
Hashtag sperm. That's not it. That's not it.
But it should be.
That's not it. That's not it. Hashtag take a second. Take a second. Breathe it in. It's real.
It's a long hashtag. I love it. Erika.
I can't. Am I fired from Mean Girls for saying that?
No, you're not fired from Mean Girls. You're a star of the year. We love you. The holiday vlog will be up tomorrow.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
And thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you.
And thank you, Ashley. And
thank you to
Kyle.
everybody thank you for everyone
who
who
voted.
and who watched the vlogs and watch us being crazy and silly. It's really as good fun and a good cast as it looks. We're very lucky.
Well, this was the most exciting Live at 5 I've ever been a part of.
It's just been my heart has
overwhelmed.
not stopped beating. Okay. This is just being ambushed by the 2 of you was a lot.
Guys, I don't need to tell you to see Mean Girls, but Caitlin, will you take us on out?
Of course. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this very special Live at 5. We are Live at 5 every single day on Facebook. You can listen to this in a podcast form by searching for hashtag Live at 5 and hitting that subscribe button. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the very last Live at 5 of the year. We talk to Clay Aiken and Ruben Studdard.